Hi everybody, it's Ryan. Today I'm just going to go through some rocks that came out of the tumbler. I'm going to go through these rather quick. I'll try to stop long enough so you can see. But this first one here is a rock that one of the ladies that I have breakfast with picked up in Michigan. I joked with her when she said she was going to go to bring me back some rocks to polish. She tried to have her grandkids find some on the beach, but when they wouldn't do that for her, she went looking in the parking lot of the hotel that they stayed at. It turned out pretty good. This one went through the tumblers, probably the biggest rock that I've actually ever run through the tumblers. Shined up pretty well. A little bit of undercutting, so some uneven surfaces on some of them, but overall came out pretty good. I think this is another one of the lady's rocks. She probably picked out the bigger ones, one because she didn't know what I needed, and two, she's a little bit hard of seeing, so she probably could see the bigger ones a little bit better. Real similar materials. And then one other of her rocks, this one I actually did on the cabbing machine. It's kind of interesting, the extra dark color that was on the back of this one. It's all of hers. Let's start off with the other big one. I had another piece of the Mexican crazy lace that finished up. A little bit of the rough edge still on there, and there was still a little bit of undercutting and edge that was on here, but I moved it on from coarse because it would have had to grind down quite a bit to completely clean it up. And then another small piece. This is probably another one that I picked up from Lake Michigan. So with all of them, they kind of, with the different materials, have a little bit of different sheen on some areas, a little bit of undercutting, and a few areas that don't quite shine up, but I believe this is something like Unikite or similar, or at least it has some of the same materials in it, but I really like the way that these things tumble. I haven't found agates or anything in the parts of the southeast Michigan where I've gone, so I end up picking probably a bunch of these types of rocks because I know that they'll polish. Don't know what this material is. It came in one of the lots that I bought from one of the, I believe, YouTube sellers. And I just kind of preformed a little bit and threw in the tumblers, since I didn't have a whole lot of other material to use in the tumbler. Should have wiped these all off before we started. A few fingerprints on them from handling. I don't know for sure what this is. Another Lake Michigan rock I picked up. I think this was one of the rocks that I got from Karen. There were some extras. This and the next one were a couple of the extras that she threw in when I bought a bracelet from her. This is another one. This is probably some Montana agate. Like all the little different structures that are just embedded in the rocks. This is probably just slightly lighter pink than what's showing on the camera, but kind of all the fractures were kind of healed, and kind of add some extra character and features to the rock. Not 100% certain what this was from. I have greasy fingers, oily fingers, so handle them a couple times. They tend to get a little bit of a film on them. This is one that, even though it doesn't pick up a real high gloss, it's still, for kind of the type of material it is, it still gets a pretty good polish on it. It just doesn't glow, especially when you don't have it in light like this. Still kind of a cool looking rock. I believe this was identified as by someone as I believe the Arizona Petwood. It's going to have some really unique colors to it. This is one of the pieces that I had practicing with preforming and then tumbling. It when it went through a course, it had picked up a kind of a odd protrusion on the front, so I used the cabbing machine to even it out, and then threw it back in medium, and then went and then on the polish. Turned out pretty well. Another odd stone to fill a polisher. Another one of these types that seems to tumble well, except for a little bit of the undercutting and the different materials. Some of these crazy lace pieces, when they came out of coarse and coarse medium, were really undercut. This real bright white seemed to undercut the worst, kind of along with the red. So rather than trying to grind down and do anything else, I decided just to throw it in polish and see how it would look and turn out. Another one of these random rocks I just threw in the tumbler to take up room. That's a similar one. I took that out of course because I knew it would be pretty much nothing before it would use some kind of agate. This might actually even be a smaller one that from Karen, but I don't want to say that for sure. So that may be another one of the Montana type agates that I think she had said that she maybe even gotten a few of those from Theo at one time. Another preform. Yeah, I wipe it off and then I stick my finger on it again. Another big piece, I think probably granite from Lake Michigan. It's probably a little pinker, maybe a little redder on camera than in person, but another Lake Michigan rock, probably some kind of metal or other type of inclusion in there. A little bit of undercut on that material on the one edge. Overall, this one turned out pretty good too for this crazy lace. You can really see the undercutting that white material in the crazy lace took. Overall, it still all took on a pretty good shine once I just moved it on past the course. Random Michigan beach rock. I like the golden amber color in this one. Kind of show these together just real quick. These are apart off the what was supposed to be a geode that I had slabbed up. Decided that they weren't going to smooth down too much in course, so just moved them on as they were. Another rock that really doesn't, they don't shine up very much, but they do get a little bit of a sheen on them. And just do that little group of smalls. Don't have the quarter here anymore, but these are fairly small. I think the agate probably came from the Nat Geo set. Just a couple small rocks. These were probably bigger. They probably went through coarse and medium a couple times. Kind of used as filler. Kind of the same with that crazy lace that I finally took out. Like to just kind of throw in random rocks that I'm pretty sure aren't going to polish well, but some of them kind of have a unique look, and just getting a little bit of a shine on them lets you kind of see their structure. This is just kind of a generic green piece. Another Montana agate that I got from Karen. Turned out well. I really didn't know when I started tumbling or when I got them exactly even how you were supposed to work them. So I took kind of the odder ones and just threw them in the tumbler. Some of the others I may try to do it another way on the cabbing machine. The few that I have left. I also got some more of those from Theo directly. I think that is another one of them that I got from Karen. But it could have been Lake Michigan too. I don't know. I don't have a great memory, so and I'm not organized enough to try to write things down and keep track of them in the tumblers. Some just have to go into the unknown rock category. More undercutting on this crazy lace, but still kind of, it still turned out nice. Same with this. It's not completely even, but another one of the preforms that I was experimenting with. Really nice bright colors in this one. I think this one came with either the cabbing machine that I got, or the stuff that I got with the vibrating flat lap and everything from Toledo. I don't remember which other group that I had pulled this one out of, but I don't know what the material was. Kind of a small little tumble that was getting pretty small. And I happened to pick out of the vibrating tumbler it had gone through as a filler rock on a bunch of things, or a bunch of times, so it was getting pretty small. A little bit of a cool inclusion. Like another piece of granite from Lake Michigan. Some kind of a brecciated rock. Some random little tumbles. And pretty for a small one. This one I kind of had a heck of a time finding last night. In the dim light, you can't see all the little details on it. I don't know 100% what it is. It looks like some kind of fossilized rock. The is a little brittle, so the edges all took a little beating. Even though in my it could have come that way even on a medium, and I didn't notice as much. But sometimes even with the smaller batches and the fewer rocks that I have, and that it could have happened even in the vibrating tumbler. Even though I probably even almost have 2/3 media that's in it. Couple other preforms. I think this may be the Arizona Petwood again, but I don't remember for sure. Just another random rock. Another one of those that really don't pick up a high shine, but they do polish up. I don't know if this would be like a banded iron formation from Lake Michigan. Just kind of a smaller one that I had found. It's from a random slab preforms that I'd done. I forget who I got the this from, but I slabbed it on the saw and preformed them on the trim saw, and then threw them into tumblers. And the last of the tumbles, small crazy lace in agate, and maybe another small piece off of the rock that I brought back originally for my dad, maybe along with that one. It's always nice to kind of see how the little ones turned out, some of which I just throw in as filler material. I think that came from the Nat Geo set that I gotten. And last rock is getting almost on 30 minutes here. This is a piece of slab, a little slabette, a little slabby that I had gotten. I think it was with the flat lap, but it could have even came from the cabbing machine. I decided to make a cab out of it. Kind of cool. It has a couple little bugs in it. Couple little quartzy looking areas. Wish I had more of this material. Did a semi-polish on the back. Probably not 100% even, but probably one of my better attempts. And this one had actually, someone who had owned this previous to me had a outline on this one, and so I actually used that as the form that I was going to put on this one, and as a practice to cutting to lines on an actual shape as opposed to just a free form So thanks for sticking with me if you've gotten this far. I appreciate you watching. Thumbs up and all that good thing. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you on the next video.